back to my channel, Dream Budgets. If you're new here, my name is V. I make videos about cash stuffings, unstuffings, savings challenges, and also budget breakdowns. I am a zero-based budgeter, which basically just means that every single dollar that I have gets allocated to a specific category. And I do use a combination of real money and also prop money. So if any of that interests you, go ahead and hit the subscribe button below. And it feels like forever since I filmed a video. It really hasn't been that long. It's only been a week. I do try to at least get 2 videos out a week, but my schedule has just been so hectic that I have not been able to do that. In fact, just even getting to film this video is so nice for me because I feel like my finances have been all over the place this last month or so. And there's been a lot of changes as well. So I'm really excited to just go ahead and do the unstuffing for today, even though I'm a little late because it's already in September. So let's go ahead and get started with the unstuffing. Today I have a little light on for you all because the weather here in California has been so crazy. For those of you that aren't in California, it's been about 100 and something degrees this last week. And just yesterday and today, I'm filming on Saturday, it has been raining and it dropped down to like 78, which is why I had to bring out the light because it's just so gloomy and cloudy today with all the rain. So I apologize if there's a glare, but I'm trying my best to just work with what we got. Let's go ahead and start with our rent envelope. And I already went ahead and I added up the amounts of my credit cards that I owed. So I brought that amount over to this side so I can kind of get a better glimpse of the amounts that I had in my envelopes. Rent was already paid because of course that has to get paid the first of the month. Gas, however, we have a total of $240. This is what we budgeted in the month. So we have $240 and we ended up using a total of $131.27. So I am gonna go ahead and just take out the $140 and I'm gonna leave the $100 in here. And you might be thinking that is a whole bunch of money left over, but I really went over on other categories. So I'm not gonna take that money out just quite yet. I'm gonna go ahead and just leave it on there because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end up using it to cover one of these. So just running it up to 140, so we took care of that. So for groceries, we have a total of $153.58. So I know we only have $100 in groceries, so we definitely went over on that. I think what I'm gonna do is take those $50 from here. And so we'll just kind of swap this out. We know I had 100 in groceries, so that's it. And then these are the 100 in gas. So we're just gonna take a total of 50. And I'm not taking the $3.58 because remember we already took 140 for gas. So we have some spare change to kind of balance out those $3-4. So we're putting back groceries, $150, okay. And then for spending, we only had $15 that we spent for this month. And oh man. Okay, so I think what I'm just gonna do is end up taking these whole $100 because this is the next category that I overspent on. And I know for going out, we only had budgeted $150. So why don't we do that? Let's just go ahead and take what we can from here. We have $150. Now we have $250. Geez, I think I'm gonna go ahead and be short. So the remaining of the amount, I am gonna be just taking out of my sinking funds, which I hate doing that, but I mean, it is what it is. You know what it was? We went out to get dinner and I ended up, just paying the bill. So we ended up doing seafood, and you all know that seafood adds up, especially when you're having a great time with seafood. So that's why this essentially doubled, because the bill was about $300. So I know it was a huge amount, but I rarely get to go out and splurge like that with my family, so I don't mind it at all. Let me just count and see how much we have, and I'm gonna bring my calculator out because I need to figure out how much I need to pull from the sinking funds. So I have 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. So I have $300 in here. Okay, so I have 445, and let me add those $15 because we still got to pay those 15. So that's 460, and we're taking away 300 because that's what we have. So we need to pull 160. So we'll put negative 160 from one of our sinking funds. So again, all this money is going to be going back into my bank account because I ended up paying with the sinking funds money that I had in my bank account. So this is just all going to go back to kind of replenish the amounts that I had removed. Okay, so that does it for our cash envelope here. We basically took out all the money that we had budgeted for the month of August. Now, what I want to do is just do the math really quick and see how much more I need to kind of remove out of my sinking funds. Let me zoom these in a little bit. So this last month, I did have an unexpected expense. I actually went ahead and purchased some glasses, and then I had a bunch of like little fees that came up for school. So I am putting that all under my school sinking fund because that's the one that I have the largest amount in. So I did have to take $984.88. That was a total amount after I added up all the charges for school related expenses. And then I am adding the 160 that we're short on, and that's going to come out to be $1,144.88. So let me just go ahead and make that note here. So $1,144.88. So I know we're taking out a really big chunk of money from our school savings, but that's one of the beauties of using the cash envelope system, is that throughout the year I have been able to save up this amount. And so when something like this comes up, I don't really have to worry about where that money's going to be coming out of, because I have a fund for that specific category. So I'm going to go ahead and just add these up and see how much money I now currently have for sinking funds. So I only have the $335.12 for school savings. I have $460 for my 1 month ahead. And then I also have $570. That is the remaining balance in my house saving. So I have $1,365.12 left in my bank, and that amount should basically be what I have once I put this total in there. It should be about $600 because it should come out to be the $1,300. So let me just count this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 80, 520, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. So $590. So $590 is what I'm going to be adding. So yeah, I have about $800 in my bank right now, and this will kind of even out my sinking funds. So I really hope that made sense for you all. As some of you may or may not know, all of my sinking funds are now completely in my bank. I don't keep them in the house. So because of that, I do have the money accessible in my bank account. And because I didn't get a chance to do all of my unstuffings like I usually would, I just basically paid off my credit cards, and I'm just coming back now to do the math and just put the money back into my sinking funds. So we still have our sinking funds amount in my bank account. I'm going to go ahead and add this so that way it totals out to be $1,365. Some months I can actually get to my unstuffings on time, but this month again has just been so crazy for me that I haven't had the time to even just look through my bank accounts, which is something I like to do regularly. I'm actually filming this right after getting back from my weekend class, and I have to go back to class tomorrow. So I just wanted to film this really quick because I know we have our giveaway announcement that we still have to do. So I'm going to go ahead and roll the clip right now and see who the lucky winner is. So congratulations to our lucky winner. Please, please, please reach out to me. You can send me a message through Instagram. You can go ahead and write a comment on here as well. But Instagram is probably the easiest way for me to communicate back and forth. I want to just thank you all so, so much for participating, for watching, and for just being so supportive. I promise I'm going to have a video where I kind of give you all a little bit of an update of what's a life update, I guess, of what's kind of been going on in my life right now. So again, thank you all so much for your support. It means the world. Please take care of yourselves, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.